is Casual Smash Gauntlet, and I'm your host, Jesse Wadler. Coming in for episode 4 of this series is SparkyWolf. SparkyWolf, bienvenue.
Hello, Jesse.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm really excited for this. I think that this is going to be fun.
That's awesome. Hey, talk to me a little bit about you. I know you're a Smash player, and I know you have a YouTube channel, but you're not in America, are you?
No, indeed. I'm actually French.
Really? So where in France do you live? Like a general area?
I live in the north of France.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. So I'm sure you follow like Siski or Gluttony. Then those are the big players of France right there.
Oh yeah, I do follow Gluttony a lot. Yeah.
Who's your favorite Smasher? Is it Gluto?
I could say it's Gluttony. Yeah.
All right, cool. And then yourself, you're a Smash player. What's your history of Smash? I mean, where did it all begin for you?
It began from Brawl, actually. It was the very first Smash game that I got, and then I played 3DS, Wii U, and Ultimate. And I also got Melee, matter of fact. So yeah, and I think this is probably one of my favorite series. Actually.
No, okay, cool. And in Brawl, who was your first character? Who was your original main?
Bowser, actually. I think he was like a consistent main through through the series.
Oh wow! And has that carried forward all the way now to Ultimate?
Yeah, I could probably say Bowser is my main in Ultimate too.
Oh, and here I was thinking it was Wolf or Olimar all along.
Oh, Olimar. Well, Wolf is one of my mains. I could say he's my second main, but no, Olimar is probably one of my least favorite character, actually.
And why is that? Why not Olimar?
I don't know. I find him kinda hard to play right, especially with the Pigmin mechanic. I don't know. I'm not really doing well with Olimar.
And that's fair. I think he's a technically, he's a good character. He's one of the best characters, but he's just so difficult if you don't understand the mechanics and invest the time. Bowser, on the other hand, very approachable, good to pick up, and is a fun character to use, especially online. But Wolf, I've never been good with Wolf. What's the secret behind Wolf?
The secret, I'd say, I think he has a very good combo game, especially with the grabs. He has a lot of potential with grabs, and his neutral B is a really good tool as well.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of an annoying tool when you're playing against him because it's got such knockback. It's not like a Fox Laser that you can just run through it. You have to respect it.
Yeah, exactly.
And so now that you're playing Ultimate, do you play in online tournaments like the GWAL Pro tournaments? Do you play locals? How much do you play Smash Bros?
I did play in some of GWAL Pro's tournaments, even though the time zone is not really great for participating in those. But I think I did win his first tournament, if I remember correctly.
Well, congrats.
Thanks. But now I don't really play online a lot, actually. I do like playing, casually, and I do like challenging myself a little bit. Because I'm currently doing a Nuzlocke in World of Light.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, really big challenge, actually.
Some of those matches are they're unforgiving because of the things they stack against you.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of spirits that were really, really tough. And I haven't beaten those yet.
What's been the toughest?
By far, the Akuma spirit.
Oh, yeah.
I still have to defeat this one because I tried to unlock all characters and Ken is behind Akuma. And I've lost maybe like 3 or 4 characters. And I still haven't beaten Akuma yet.
Well, I wish you the best. Hopefully this gauntlet is not as hard as Akuma is in your Nuzlocke. Hopefully you sail through this and come out on top.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
3 have challenged it before you. None have claimed victory yet, so you could be the first. And before we get into that, though, Smash is starting to evolve again. The Switch 2 is coming out, and there's rumors about a new Smash game coming to Switch 2, which I'm pretty excited about. Have you heard those rumors over in Europe?
A little bit, but not a whole lot, not gonna lie. Maybe it's a little bit too early, but I haven't heard a lot of rumors yet.
Well, a lot of the rumors are saying that it's going to be like Smash reinventing itself, that the roster will change, that some of the core mechanics will change. It's almost like a rebirth for the series. And if all that's true, there's going to be roster changes. And so I want to ask you a hard question. If you had to remove one character from the roster and replace it with a new character who's never been in the Smash series, who would you remove and what character would you add?
Oh, that is a really tough question. You know what? I don't know. I'd probably remove Piranha Plants and replace Piranha Plant with Waluigi, because we know the memes about that, right?
I mean, yeah, he could have an interesting moveset. I could really see him employing the racket like Daisy and Peach employ the golf club. But maybe how would his moveset work? What do you envision?
I've seen a lot of, concepts mixing his moveset from with his tennis racket and Mario Party as well. So having the Mario Party dice, for example, bringing some randomness, like with Judge from Mr. Game & Watch, something like that. I think that it could have a lot of potential, although I do not have a concrete concept myself, but I think it could be really cool.
That'd be interesting, almost like a hero mechanic where there's some luck involved with those dice rolls would be pretty interesting. And the prior guest, Jer Bear, he actually voted that Waluigi never join the series. He was like, if there was one character I never want to join, it would be Waluigi.
Well, to each their own opinion.
So here you are. It's great to see the contrasting opinions, because next guest right on, boom, number one character they want in, let's get Waluigi for the memes. So I love it. And with Smash growing the way it is, it's reached out to a lot of different media outlets. An episode or two ago, I mentioned that Amtrak, which is a large train company here in the United States, they have now put out that they're offering free Wi-Fi on their trains. And their catch for the Wi-Fi is that they wanted it to, or they were offering for people to play Smash Melee on their trains and bring their CRT TVs onto the trains. That way they could pass time while the Amtrak was going, which blew my mind, because I think Smash is really growing as a social concept.
Yeah, I could agree with that too. That's really interesting, though. That's pretty surprising, actually.
And so, I mean, social media, though, is a major and large platform. And so, I could see why Amtrak would want to try to garner for some support and reach out to the social media generation. And you yourself, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I do have a YouTube channel. It's pretty, I'm going to say recent, but it's a bit more than a year old, I'd say. And yeah, I like to play Mario games on this, especially Mario and Luigi games. I'm a big Mario and Luigi fan myself.
Okay. Well, before we continue, let's go ahead and watch a clip of your channel right here, and then you can tell me a little bit more about it. So here is the clip.
That level is complete.
Orange corn is here. But
Indeed.
at least my stream is like. There we go. I got them on the shell bounce. That's okay. No!
So there you are. That was the channel. What do you got?
On my channel, you mean?
Oh yeah, you tell me all about it.
Oh, yeah, I do like playing a lot of Mario games on my channel, especially Mario and Luigi games because I'm a big Mario and Luigi fan myself. But I do play a lot of various Mario games, such as Mario Kart, Smash 2, Smash Ultimate. Well, that's not a Mario game, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's in the franchise.
Yeah, and some other Nintendo games in general. Like I started playing Pikmin as far as a sub goal, and even though I'm a big Mario and Luigi fan, but yeah, also various other games, especially Nintendo games.
And is your channel, is it in English or is it in French? I mean, you speak both languages well.
Well, my channel is in English. Yeah, I debated between the two, but I thought of it as a great training for me a great way for me to train with my English.
Well, I think you're doing right because your English sounds amazing. And so if you all haven't had a chance yet, go on after this video, go like, subscribe to SparkyWolf's channel and check it out for the wide Mario content. But before we continue any further, let's go ahead and get back to CSG and see the rules. Casual Smash Gauntlet is a series designed to wear you down as a player. It's not a you versus me situation, it's you versus the gauntlet. Each match will be 3 stocks, no spirits, items, or final smashes. Stages will be set to Omega or Battlefield. Time will be set to 10 minutes, but in the result of a timeout, the loser will be those with less stocks, more damage. The Gauntlet will challenge you to fight every champion from 15 all the way to 1 with your team of 3 in the progression shown on the screen. Every stock matters, as a fall in this round could result in a loss in the next round. So, realistically, it's a 45 versus 9 in the house's favor. Will you overcome the gauntlet, or will you be crushed in the climb? I wish you the best of luck. All right, so there's the rules, SparkyWolf. What questions do you have?
Well, I don't think I really have any questions. I think it's clear for me.
I'd love to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal your team right here. And that's the team that's going to challenge our gauntlet and see how far, how deep you can get. Do you have any predictions for us?
That's kind of hard to make predictions, not gonna lie. Because, well, I mean, I haven't really played against you a lot, so it's kind of hard to decide. But I think I could probably say around 3 characters to make that equal. 3 characters. 3 characters. 3 characters.
I think you'll surprise yourself because the gauntlet is, the characters I get better with as they get deeper in. So the first few characters, it's more casual play. And it's not a me versus you, it's you versus the gauntlet. And so you'll see that I think the hardest thing will be the attrition as you lose stocks throughout. But I think if you won a tournament, I think you'll do well here.
Okay, well, we'll see how it goes.
All right, so let's go ahead and challenge the gauntlet.
to your original position. Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Keep training and working on your sides. Now, return to your original position. Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Focus on stretching your body.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Feel the stretch in your side. Now return to your original position.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Focus on stretching your back. Now, return to your original position.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. While exhaling, bend forward and touch your toes with both hands. Now return to your original position. Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate. Distribute your weight equally between both legs. Now return to your original position.
Watch the flow of my movements as I demonstrate.
Let's go ahead and get into the battle stats. In SparkyWolf's run, he took 16 stocks for the price of 9 stocks, with an efficiency percentage of 178%. His toughest opponent was Mewtwo, who took 2 stocks, and his easiest opponent was Byleth, with just 1 stock lost. SparkyWolf's run ended on Donkey Kong. His character stats are displayed here. All right, so there we are. The Gauntlet has claimed another victim. SparkyWolf, I think you did amazing. How do you feel after all that?
I feel good, not gonna lie. I think, yeah, like you said, I think I'm happy with what I did, not gonna lie. Making it to DK at least. That was higher than my prediction, so.
Yeah, you're a solid player, and I think that you'd give the upper tiers with your Wolf versus like my Bowser or my Pikachu. I think would be pretty equal in match. So I think you did great. I don't know how I would have done in your shoes. Is there any characters that you faced that you were like, oh man, that should have been easier, or that was that was even easier than I expected?
I'm gonna say, I would have said Donkey Kong, but like it was a one stock situation. But me getting the shield break, that was kind of huge. Oh, well, me being shield broken, I mean, that was actually really huge. But I don't really think of any other moment actually. So
One thing I hate as a player is playing Jigglypuff versus Bowser. It's one of the matchups that I dread. And you're not the first one to bring a Bowser into the gauntlet. And so that poor Jigglypuff gets that around the world and just hits top ceiling every time. So I think you did really well. It was hard to compete against your heavyweights there. I think your Rosalina did really well against the Byleth. I think you neutralized that Byleth pretty effectively in the beginning there.
yeah, well, I tried my best. I know Rosalina is not my best character, but I think she could be a good starting character for Byleth, and yeah, actually it worked. So
Yeah, it worked there, and it was working well against the young Link for a bit too. What was the one character you wanted to face that you didn't get a chance to?
well, that's I'm a little bit of a Final Fantasy fan, so Cloud and Sephiroth. And also, I was gonna say, but it's a bit in the higher tiers, but Bowser as well.
Oh yeah. What did you want, like the Bowser Ditto, Bowser versus Bowser?
If I somehow made it there, that could have been a pretty cool match to have, but
There's always a next time. If the crowd wants you back, we'll get you back for another attempt at the gauntlet. Overall, I think you did awesome. And I just want to thank you for volunteering to come on out here. You're our first European player to join the Smash Gauntlet, and I think you left a great impression for the type of caliber of European players out there. So thank you, Sparky. And with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap up yet another episode of Casual Smash Gauntlet. This has been episode 4, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Thank you.